What's good, America? It's your boy, Mr. Spiffy.
I knew you'd be back.
And today we're doing a complete upgrade of our fat PS2.
Thick.
This is the 3900 series. So I got this one off of Facebook Marketplace. I ended up trading a first generation Oculus headset. It looks like they had already opened it at one point, but overall it works. It's in good shape. I have a lot of nostalgia to this machine in particular. So we are going to be upgrading this using only plug and play options. And the links for everything will be in the description below. Not all of this stuff is brand new for the first time. I have used some of these things, and so you will notice like on the screws, or like, I mean, obviously I've put a screwdriver in there before.
You screwed up.
So there's a little wear. So don't come after me because it's I understand it's not a brand new part. But
Police. Call the police.
this is for demonstration purposes, and everything is here to show you what I bought. So we'll start with this. This is the GameStar network adapter. It says it's a network adapter, but it doesn't have a like a network port in the back.
Damn liar.
So what it is like it's to be able to use a SATA hard drive or SSD as opposed to the IDE style hard drive that used to be on there that had like another power plug. I'm not too familiar with that.
You big dummy.
It's very useful if you want to create a digital library from all the discs that you already have. So first thing we're going to do is plug in the hard drive. I don't have an SSD. I did want the storage of 1 terabyte, but the SSDs I have are like 256, 512, and I just using them for other purposes.
Oh, sure. That's what they all say.
Plug this in here. Make sure it's lined up. Now they do have adapters, or like racks, to be able to hold in the hard drive more securely. It was necessary for a 3.5 inch IDE drive. This is a 2.5 inch drive. It's not too heavy. I mean, it sags a little bit. You can kind of see it, but I'm not jumping around with my PlayStation, so it doesn't concern me too much. So I'm just gonna leave it like that. Just plug it in to the back here, and it's not going to set in all the way. You do have to screw it. All right, so step one is finished. So let's move on to our next items. So this is a Bitfunkx SD PS2 memory card adapter. I chose to go with a full-size SD card because I have the micro SD card adapters. So that's why I got this one. And I'm going to put a 8 gigabyte into here, because when it comes to saving, 8 gigabytes is actually, I think it's enough to kind of save your entire library, depending on how big your library is.
Good number.
So like the original like stock PS2 memory card is 8 megabytes. So with this Bitfunkx card, it looks cool. So it's got a nice transparent Rugrats aesthetic, you know, like the clear 90s aesthetic to it. Put it right there. I'll put the SD card later. And then, okay, so these are BlueRetro PS1, PS2 wireless controller adapter. This lets you use any kind of wireless controller. What I have, see, I get these like controllers. They're just like third-party controllers, but they're like kind of universal, and this works really good. I actually initially had bought this. Is the original controller or idea that I had. I was just gonna buy a bunch of these and plug them in and call it a day. But I mean, as good as it looks, and I really do like it, it doesn't work. I bought it, and the day it came in, I tried it out. Brand new, fresh batteries, but it, sorry, excuse the cat hair. Got a Maine Coon, so bound to see that somewhere. So ditch that idea. These ones are cheap. These are like 2 for $20. And these adapters are like $25 each. If you're trying to stay on a budget, kind of a predicament you're in. Get what you pay for.
Cough up some money, Pop.
So here's these controller adapters. And they're simple enough. So the only thing for me is cable. It's just kind of like a little messy. I wouldn't mind recharging this if I didn't have to use a cable, but you have to keep it plugged in because it doesn't have a internal battery. So you're gonna want to do them one at a time when initially pairing. But from what I found, once you pair it the first time and you turn on the PlayStation, your controllers automatically connect to this. And it just like makes it look like a little bit more of a newer machine. Like already, look at that. I think that looks cool. I think that looks cool.
Wow, neato.
And so, so I did get a FMCB.
A what?
Freemcboot memory card. So this is what jailbreaks your PlayStation 2. Literally plug and play. You don't have to do nothing else, unless you want to use a
Spit it out.
hard drive. There's a whole, those are the videos dedicated to showing you how to access your hard drive from Freemcboot and all that. But so this is what allows you to download your discs into your hard drive. It will let you do emulators of older consoles. So it's very useful, very easy. I've done modding and jailbreaking before, and this is by far the easiest route and machine I've ever done it on.
You don't say.
So I'm just going to plug it in to the second memory card slot. It works on the second memory card slot. Even if you have a actual memory card slot in the first card, or extra memory card in the first card slot, it works from the second slot. So if you want like a, I guess, as minimalist approach to your PS2, that's pretty much it. Last, we have the Bitfunkx.
What did you just call me?
PS2 to HDMI converter. Now there's a video where they tested every PS2 converter that there is, and you can check that video out. I'll link it in the description. It's not my video, it's somebody else's video. So when I first used this, it was a night and day difference. Like, it was a big difference that I noticed, and it's enough of a difference and enough of an improvement for me to settle at this one. The only thing here is, depending on how many add-ons and adapters and cool gadgets you add to your PlayStation, you'll notice you run out of USB ports for power.
We need more power.
And this guy needs a USB port. So I just, it's in my entertainment center anyway, so I just have another cable running through to power this one. So it's not a big deal for me, but that's something to keep in mind if you are buying these exact items. Let's turn it on and check it out. All right, so here is our PlayStation 2 ready to go. I'm gonna plug it in and check it out. Let's see what happens. All right, so first, make sure this is plugged in. HDMI back there. There we go. Power adapter. That ought to do it. Okay. Power.
Nice.
All right. And this is it. Freemcboot. Now, if you ask me, that's pretty clear.
Crystal clear.
I think that's a good image. Let's see what we got. Let's try. Def Jam.
Oh, hell yeah.
You know we gotta go with Spiffy.